1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, I'm Kent and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about cell phone mounts. So all of us have cell phones and half of you are probably actually watching this video on a cell phone right now. When you're on the bike, I always take my cell phone with me. I hate putting phones in my pocket. I'm always afraid that they're gonna fall out. So I have phone mounts on every single one of my motorcycles. For a while, I'd been using the X-Grip from Ram Mounts, and it was a decent solution, but there were two things about it that irked me. One was, while it was very grippy and never dropped my phone, it has these clips on the side that ends up pinching either the power button or the volume button, such that it was controlling my phone in ways that I didn't want it to. The other is that once the phone's in the system, it can rotate back and forth, and with wind buffeting, it would inevitably kind of move my phone at an angle slightly different than what I was wanting to see. So a few months ago during Black Friday, Quad Lock was having a sale on their products, and I ended up outfitting most of my bikes with it. On the 2019 Monkey, it's a very clean installation and puts the phone exactly where I want to see it. Plus, I can look at it at different orientations depending on what it is that I'm viewing. I have pretty much the exact same setup on the XSR 900, and also I'm running it on the ZX6R. On the ZX6R, I'm actually running an extension off of the ram mount ball that then converts to the quad lock setup. And it's nice because I didn't have to buy too much for it, but it's also not as sturdy as I'd like. So looking to make a change there. And then also for the 22 Grom, I've been taking it back and forth, that same ram mount solution between this bike and the Kawasaki, but looking to make a change to have a nice, consistent, and permanent solution on all the bikes. So already being a big fan of Quad Lock, I reached out to them and let them know what I was trying to do on the 22 Grom, and they sent me both of their fork mount solutions, both the standard solution as well as their new Fork Stem Mount Pro, which is aluminum. It also comes standard with the black clip instead of the blue that usually comes on the Quad Lock products. They also sell the clips in different colors. As you saw on the XSR and the Monkey, I went with red just because that matches the motif of those bikes. But I'm interested to try these out. On the 22 Grom, because I'm running the Chimera clip-ons, I actually have access to the steering stem. I thought that the nut that was on top of the stem was solid like it is on the Monkey, but as I started to take it off, I realized it's actually just a plastic piece on the top that I can pop off and then have straight access to it. And I believe both of these are gonna fit. So I'm gonna try them both out, see what the differences are and which one fits best on this setup. Hopefully one fits well on this bike, and then I can use the other on the ZX6R and get rid of the ram mount solution altogether. So a quick look at both of these products. I'll open up the standard stem mount first. It comes with an Allen key. And then this is the primary quad lock system. And the fork mount. And then it also comes with the expander that will put pressure inside the tube to keep this tight. And then the Pro system. The quad lock system is the same, although it comes with the black clip. And then this, a bit heavier, but this is a very nice piece of machining. But overall shape is about the same. Let me hold them side by side. The size and it looks like the articulation of both are identical. I think it's really just in the material that's being used. The clamp on the Pro version also looks a little different. We'll see if there's any difference in overall performance, but I imagine they both are very good at securing the mount to the frame. Yeah, this piece looks really nice. And while I have the camera close up, I also wanted to show what the quad lock system looks like on the phone. So this is the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. But it just has the locking mechanism here in the back of the phone. And it's a really nice case. It's not too big or bulky. The mounting portion here takes up very little space. I'll try to show you a profile here that it's just a very slight hump. But it does have enough protection. I leave it on the phone all the time. So at least for the Grom steer tube, the big one actually barely doesn't fit. So I'm gonna go back to the smaller one. All right, so obviously lots of adjustments I can do. I can bring it higher, I can angle it more, but I like where that puts the phone. And there's enough clearance so it's not going to hit the tank. But that way it still gives me visibility to the Sport D and the rest of the display. I think that's a pretty cool solution. And then again, you can also run it in the portrait mode. And again, I have full clearance there, so I definitely like the way that looks. Plenty of clearance for the Chimera clip-ons. Let me go ahead and swap out and take a look at what the Pro model looks like. So before I finish putting it together, I wanted to show you how this Pro mount looks. It actually has a little more articulation, and the way that I can get it very close to that Chimera clip-on looks really nice. Let me get the top part of the mount on, and then I'll show what it looks like with the phone. All right, that looks awesome. The black anodized aluminum matches the mount, and everything else black here goes very well together. And the positioning of this one, I think, is better, at least for this bike, than the standard mount. So actually in the portrait position there, from the rider's position, you can still see most of the dash, but I imagine most of the time I'll run it in the horizontal mode. Whew, just enough clearance. Yeah, that looks really sharp. I may play with the angles a little bit. I think maybe I'll angle it so it's the same angle as the screen here, just for consistency, but definitely a really good looking solution. I think the standard mount I'll put on the ZX6R, where again I still have some of the remnants of the old Ram mount. I think the standard mount on that bike will work out just perfectly, but super psyched about how this fits against the Chimera setup here and the overall look. And it's solid. That's the other thing about the Ram one. It would always kind of move, but this feels completely locked down. And while I've got the camera pointed down, just wanted to show off the Tyga carbon fiber center fairing. On the website, they only sell it in gloss, but I asked and they did a matte version for me. They did warn that the matte finish, if you get gasoline on it, it's going to damage it. So being this close to the gas tank, that's definitely a dangerous thing to have, but it matches the front fender that I've got. And while it's a different weave, also the matte finish on the Yoshimura dual pipes. The rear set ankle guards that I have are actually in gloss. These are also from Tyga, so I may order the ankle guards in the matte finish, or I may try to use some quadruple zero steel wool and just make them matte myself. And so here's a standard motorcycle mount on the ZX6R. I offset it a bit because the keys offset on the left, but this ends up being a really nice solution, and again, just rock solid. This uses metal clamps that expand out against the steer tube to make it super solid. Anyway, a really clean looking solution, and I may change the angles on this a little bit as well, but definitely impressed with how solid the solution is, how clean it looks. And again, now on every single one of my bikes, I've got the quad lock system, so a lot of convenience as I go between bikes with my phone. So thank you again to Quad Lock for letting me try out both of these solutions. Both of the mounts are really nice. The Pro version ended up fitting a little bit better in this, again, somewhat unique setup I've got on the 22 Grom with the Chimera clip-on setup. If I wasn't running the Chimera setup and I had the straight bar, I'd probably be using the handlebar clamp like I've got on the 2019 Monkey. And again, the standard mount fit perfectly on the ZX6R and puts the phone exactly where I want to see it and is rock solid. That's the biggest thing. I don't want it moving around and I don't want to risk it ever falling off. But really happy with the installation there. And again, on this bike where I'm being very particular in every part that I put on it, really happy with the way that it looks. So thank you again, Quad Lock. I'll link in the description below directly to their products. Let me know in the comments what phone mounting system you're using. I'm only really familiar with the Ram mount and now the Quad Lock stuff, but let me know if you guys have a solution that you prefer. Thank you everybody for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and keep on building.